First and foremost, I want to give all honor, praise, and infinite glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, that rule well. Peace, blessing, and salutation to the Akim that are pushing his word throughout the four corners of the earth in all truth and sincerity. All right, Lord willing, this reaches the ears of the hopeful elect. All right, so, you know, this is just a, impromptu, quick hit. I really don't intend on this being too long, but, I just want to hit the point, and just Lord willing is edifying. All right, but, as I was meditating, and just praying through the Spirit, I got a call from a beloved brother, from the camp, the Lord, He gives us, each other for that sole purpose of uplifting and being there for one another, man. Being there for one another when a brother may be, going through something, or you haven't heard from a brother in a minute, or whatever the situation, whatever the Lord puts in front of you, none of it is ever intended on being easy. When you come to serve the Lord, prepare thyself for temptation. You're gonna have obstacles, okay? You're gonna have challenges, bumps, all right? The only difference between us having the Lord on our side, or Salakia, the only difference between us and those who don't adhere to, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, is that we have the Lord on our side to help us get through those tough times, and the Lord may have it to where he'll send somebody your way, whether it could be financially, it could be, just a ride. Maybe you need a ride to work, maybe you need a ride to camp. Okay, maybe you need some alms, some funds, to help get through the week or whatever have you. But the Lord is going to always look out and make sure, that his men are okay. You see, and that brotherly love is prominent, man. Because at the end of the day, we're all we all we got, man. We're all we got. And just think about the story of King David and Jonathan. He said his love for his brother, for Jonathan, was far surpassed the love of a woman, and I'm paraphrasing, because one thing about the woman, they're nothing but the devil anyways, and they're going to steer you away from the Lord. Whereas a brother, in this truth and in this walking in this ministry, is only going to lead you closer to the Lord, man. And it's encouraging, to hear another brother's voice, giving you some scriptures, because at the end, the scriptures are what comfort us, man. Comfort them with these words. These scriptures and these words, which is Yahweh Shai himself, man, is comforting unto us to help us get through these tough times, to get through these dark days. And there may be a time when we may not have the brotherhood, man. Jacob's trouble is approaching, it's coming, and you may not necessarily physically have a brother near you, okay? So then you're gonna have to rely and conjure up all that you've learned in the time of you being in this truth, and meditating on that, man. Meditating on the scriptures. That's why it's so important to study. That's why it's so important to fellowship, have gatherings with the brotherhood, man. Get together, outside of camp, just to chop it up, You know, if you drink beer, you know, have a beer or two, you know, or some wine or whatever. You know, go get some food, go grab some wings, some pizza, go watch the game. You know, those things are necessary in this truth. It's not easy being alone, you know, but you got brothers that are out there doing that, you know, and the Lord is sustaining them. Okay, but the brotherhood is a big thing in this truth, man. You know, Hebrews 13:1. Let brotherly love continue. Okay? Let brotherly love continue. All right? Showing that love for another brother. You know, just being a ear. You know what I mean? Just being someone that, you know, just having somebody to talk to. Okay? That's huge. You know, because you got to think about, man, like nobody in this world has what we have. Nobody in this world has what we have, man. Okay? Salaki, I'm looking for. This is book of 1 Peter. Chapter 4 and verse 7, it says, but the end of all things is at hand. Be ye therefore sober and watch unto prayer. And above all things, have fervent charity among yourselves. For charity cover a multitude of sins. Use hospitality one to another without grudging. Okay? And that's how we should approach this thing, man. You know? Not being a grudge or a burden to another brother, but showing charity and love for one another, man. Okay? So, you know, essentially that was the point that I wanted to make. You know, hey, it's okay, man, to you know, we all got different spirits, but it's all right to reach out to a brother and just check up on a brother, you know? Just call him. Who knows what the brother may be going through or what he may be feeling. But he got to know that you got his back, man, and that you're there for him. All right? So, hey, that was pretty much the point. Hey, Lord willing, it was edifying. All right? And so with that, closing out by giving honor, praise, and infinite glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. And until next time, Shalom.